Okay, so let's get to question number 2. It says, what is the energy of 1 mole of photons associated with radiation that has a frequency of 3.818 times 10 to the power of 15 seconds, 1 over seconds. So I guess if you study hard enough as last time, you'll remember there's a formula on the formula sheet says, I screwed up, I'm sorry. E equals h h times frequency, where h is the Planck's constant. Yeah, the famous Planck that we've already all heard about, which is 6.626. Every time I try to write down something, it flies a little bit. Times 10 to the negative 34 joules times seconds. And frequency is the frequency over here, which, as you remember from the last time, the S minus 1 is actually hertz. I guess I'll try to do them in like different colors, so like you'll know like it's different stuff. Let's see if this one will work. Okay, that's cool. So this is hertz. Cool. And so we will get how many energy is associated with one of the photons that has a frequency of this, which we can calculate through like E equals 6.626 times 10 to the negative 34, which is the Planck's constant over here, and then joules per second times 3.818 times 10 to the 15 second, which gives us should probably do the calculations ahead of the videos every time in the future. 3.818 times 10 to the 15, which is 2.52 or 2.53. Yes, 2 point how many? That's 4 digits. I'm sorry. So 5. It's still 3. 0 times 10 to the negative 18 joules. So some careless kids will probably think the answer is B, which is not correct since the question is asking for 1 mole. I hope you will pay attention to this particular trick since Dr. Ma uses it very frequently both in the first exam and in the final. So we have to, and what we're calculating right now is the energy for 1 proton. So this is for one photon. I'm sorry. This is for 1 photon. I don't really know how to spell. Well, I guess I'm an English second language speaker, so I have to forgive me for this. So this is for 1 photon, and if we want to get the correct answer, we have to find the E total. And I hope you won't blame me for this crappy handwriting, since I feel like Dr. Ma's handwriting is worse than mine, but well, I guess his screen is more slippery than mine. So we have to times this E, the E we get for 1 photon. Actually, I do have fine handwriting on my papers with my whatever. Never mind. I shouldn't be speaking weird stuff. Times the Avogadro's number, which, if you remember it from your, I guess, high school, it's 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23rd, and this is numbers, so this like how many, so it well, there's I don't know, thing, I guess, would be the correct unit. So this will give us 2.530 times 10 to the negative 18 joules times 6.02 times, it's actually 022 now, so times 10 to the 23, which will give us well, 1.523 times 10 to the 6 joule. So, which will give us the answer D, which I guess is the correct answer. Okay, and over here, how they're supposed to annotate. Cool.